It's a show that's captivating the Las Vegas Strip. Baz Star-Crossed Love over at the Palazzo Theater. It is a mashup of music and moments from director Baz Luhrmann's films, Romeo and Juliet, Moulin Rouge, and of course, The Great Gatsby.
That's right, in courtesy of William Shakespeare himself.
That was
we
good.
have a pair of star-crossed lovers. LJ Benet, who plays Romeo, and Tamira Joy plays Juliet in the production. It's great having both of you. How are you?
Can we give them a round of
A
applause?
round of applause. You know, we've been raving about the show since last week, since we saw it. Phenomenal. Congratulations on this production.
Thank you so much. So good. Your voices blew us both away, still do. Can you talk about the running, how you were just amazed by that?
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, we haven't even had you speak yet.
Yeah.
But we'll get to it. Baz Star-Crossed Love is so awesome, yet you're sometimes not even paying attention to the dancing, you're paying attention to how fast you're running around this. You're going up and down stairs. Now you, with all due respect, are not wearing heels.
No, I'm not. She's
But
a
you're wearing
trooper.
like armor sometimes.
Yeah. It's a lot of changing.
Wow.
Palazzo Theater completely transformed to fit this production.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that experience?
Well, we found out that they were doing that as we sort of got into the process, and slowly we got to see the theater change, and from actual hardwood to it being
you
painted.
saw the evolution.
Yeah, it was really cool. I mean, we were in rehearsals in a different theater, and then we sort of moved in 2 weeks into rehearsals.
Wow.
And it was unbelievable. I mean, what they did with the space is amazing.
It's absolutely cool.
It's like our little playground. Depending on where you sit, you get a different feel of the show. So you have to see it a couple times because when you're on the stage, you feel like you're in the show. But when you're in the front of the runway, you just feel like everything's around you.
That's exactly where I was, and I was like, wow,
that
this
front
is
row.
crazy.
And the show, a different form of it, but very similar, was over at Light, and it's been completely, I just love that the new space is totally fit for it, because at Light it was a nightclub, and then it was transformed, and the dancers are literally on top of you while you're sitting in the booths, but here, there are people sitting on the stage.
Yeah.
How is that as performers? Is that distracting? Is that cool? Is it different?
I mean, I've never experienced that before. You have to kind of choose whether you want to break the fourth wall or not.
Yeah,
so
that's
sometimes you can react to them, and sometimes you kind of have to ignore them just because the scene that you're in, and they'll be laughing, and you'll be dying.
Yeah.
So,
No, there are totally some times where I'm extremely parched, and so I just grab someone's water off the table and I drink it just because I have to.
You can do that.
You can do that. I mean, that's what our show is. It's super. It's invasive, but in the best way possible.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
And there's different versions of it in terms of cities, because Rumor Willis was there on night, or opening night. It was so fun. We were right behind her. She was in front of us, totally loving it, because she's part of the Los Angeles production, correct?
Yeah. Well, I mean, for the record, like I said, it was born in a nightclub. The Baz itself was it was a DBA, then it was at Rockwell in Los Angeles, and so that invasive aspect is already there, and the fact that it's on a stage on the Las Vegas Strip at the Palazzo, is unbelievable for the show itself.
Sure.
I got to be honest, you both are rocking the Romeo and Juliet William Shakespeare terminology, saying the lines perfectly. I had such a problem reading this book in high school. Were you guys a fan of the book, a fan of the movie going into it, or were you able to
memorizing the
grasp
lines?
onto Shakespeare, or no?
I mean, I grew up in Shakespeare, doing that.
Okay.
And then, my whole senior year was based on, reading Shakespeare.
Oh, wow.
So, I was kind of familiar with it. Actually, when you, start to act it, it gets harder. It's really hard, actually.
I would think maybe that's where it gets easier. But
no, it's really hard.
Wow.
For them to be able to understand, first you have to understand what they're saying, because it doesn't make any sense.
No.
You know what it is? It's easier for the audience to understand and comprehend it, as opposed to just reading it on a page, to see it in front of you and to say, oh, I get what that means.
And
okay,
to act it out when they're acting it out.
Exactly.
You feel intelligent watching it, like you're learning as
Oh
well.
yeah, you feel so smart.
Yeah, so smart, especially you guys.
smart.
You're
I'm
rehearsing these
Yeah.
lines.
No, it's almost like another language. That's what I found out. And there's pacing involved, and it's a lot of things that I've learned in acting and whatnot. But no, Shakespeare itself, you have to respect it, and then you also have to put yourself in it as well.
Awesome.
Hey, listen, we could sit here and talk about this
We
show all day long. You guys are from Romeo and Juliet, that side of it, but there's
Yeah.
also the two other productions, Great Gatsby, Moulin Rouge. There's a special going on right now for viewers who have seen it. Even if you saw it at Light, it's worth it to see it again
doubt.
at the Palazzo Theater. So what's the special? You have it
Right there on the
right there
screen.
on the
There we
screen.
go.
No, no,
Right
no.
there.
2 tickets for $99 or
That's a great
30%
deal.
off select tickets.
It is honestly one
That's
of the
beautiful.
I would say one of my
That is
favorite shows in Las
great.
Vegas. I had a phenomenal time. Congratulations on everything.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Mwah. Good job.
I won't tell you how it
Princess.
ends, but we all know how it
Yeah,
ends.
we are.
It's very sad.
And they share that kiss.
Oh, I had that thing in the lump with the throat, and it's very sad, very, very sad.
Pretty intense.
Bring your love to Baz. Star-Crossed Love, the show runs at Palazzo Theater Tuesday through Sundays at 7:30. And call the number on your screen or go to the website to find out more. The show is also on Facebook and Twitter. Stay with us. We'll be back.